Hello and welcome to 2 Gaming, and we are back with something completely different. It is a new mod pack from Minecraft 1.14.4. This is the first time I've done a video on a 1.14 mod pack, and it changes a lot of things, obviously, because 1.14 and difference between that and 1.12 is quite marked, and there's a whole new range of mods to play with. Some are ported from 1.12, but then there's a whole bunch of new ones which been made exclusively for post 1.12, and they're not retrograding them. So there's new things and there's old things, but it's a whole new world and it's great. It's called Dank RPG. I'm not sure what the developers' plans are for this. It used to be updated like every second day, but it hasn't been updated for a month. I don't care, I'll take it over if I have to, because I'm loving this mod pack and I want to share it with you. And I'm going to do an introduction to the mod pack now before doing a proper playthrough. So let's just skip ahead to the test world I've been playing. See you in a moment. Okay, so here we are in my little nothing too extravagant, but you can see there's a lot here already that is unfamiliar. One of the good things about a 1.14 mod pack is the load time's quite quick, a lot quicker than 1.12 mod packs, which is great, and the draw on my CPU seems to be less for what I'm getting out of it, so that's also a bonus. But there I am, I'm looking a bit different. I've got a fancy shirt on, and I'm not wielding a sword or an axe or whatever, but a staff. That's right, one of the key factors of this mod pack is that it's based around mine and slash RPG. So there's a lot that's different about the play style, so it really is a total switch up, which is great. And you'll notice my screen is about to get very busy. Whoa, look at all of that. Yes, we've got new meters, new options, new everything going on here. There's a lot to get through. But the thing with mine and slash is it sort of takes over your health and your health and experience to an extent. You'll see on the left hand side there, it's got 1.6k, 1.6k, I hope you can read that. That's my health. I've got 1.6 thousand health points. And I've got level 28. But I've also got level 42 on the traditional health meter. You know, down here, see this 42? That's because this experience is different from this experience. This experience is mine and slash experience you get from beating mobs up, and this is you get your regular kind of way, mining and all that sort of stuff, but you use that for a different mod in the mod pack. So they're both still handy. Also, over here, when you can't see JEI, we've got 2 meters, 7.6k, 1.8k. The green one is your energy, like your physical energy, and the blue one is your magical energy, and that's what you use for when you're firing off your staff or your wand. See, I'm going to go, very handy thing there. We've got a wonderful world with better water and stuff. But yeah, so mine and slash overhauls your combat, your weapons, your health, mobs, armor, leveling. There's new gear. It's a real retool and changes the focus of your gameplay. So it is a totally new experience. So what I think a mod pack really should be for is drawing in a whole new experience to Minecraft. So I'm just going to touch on some of the things that come up. Obviously your weapons, you got all sorts of prefixes and suffixes and life and uncommon, and they come in rarities from common through to legendary, and epic. See, there's an epic sword, and it can affect other things. You also have common ore, and that's how you repair and fix. So in here we've got, this is a salvage station for stuff you don't want. You're going to pick up a bunch of stuff when you're fighting your mobs. They drop heaps of stuff, and you're not going to want it. So you just dump it, and it turns it into the ore with which you can repair your gear. So as you use it up, you can repair it with the ore of the appropriate type, which is very helpful. So here, this sword is a bit low. It's a rarity epic. So if I come over here, I've got, you know, your storage mod. You've seen that before. So if I grab some of that and then go in here and I put all there, it sort of stores it up, and then I put my weapon in here, and it will actually buff it some of back of its longevity there, its endurance. What's the word? Whatever. You know what I mean. See, bing, now it's back to full strength. So when you find the weapon you love, or you can keep it, you just keep buffing it. Like so. And there's also a gear modify station. You get some special things. You can put runes and whatnot on your weapons and armor, and it is all good, yeah, because it does armor as well. Now you'll notice I'm using the cosmetic armor because this looks cool. Well, I think it looks cool, and yeah, it switches it up. There's also a whole bunch of other stuff, magical items, charms, and you can get a lot of buffs from that. Right here I've got an auto salvage bag. That just means if I pick up anything that's common, it'll ditch it, basically. It'll automatically salvage it for me, which is cool. And you got to work towards that. I've also got, I'll show you some of the different features in here. Copper chests. I've also got a cobble generator in there. Oop, I need to put that back in. Yeah, I just put it out of sight. It's all automatically going into the copper chest above it, but that'll be full. So I've got plenty of cobble going on. There's a nice little lamp. You can turn it on if you have a lever. At the moment I'm using that for my zircon lamps. I've just been playing around with a few of the different options here. Embellish craft down the bottom. Now I'm working on moving my what am I looking at thing. I've just got to get because I want to see the clock at the same time up the top. In the middle there, up here you've got the clock, but the bottom I'm looking at sort of blocks it a bit. So yeah, I've got to fiddle around with the config to get that moved out of the way. What else have we got? Oh, we've got a nice feature. You can pick up your animals and your entities. Oop, I've got a special feature that means they look the other way. Look, I can pick up a chicken. So you can move your mobs around and then replace them. It saves you trying to herd them with your food. Over here we've got mystical agriculture and fusion set up. I just decorated it with the stone underneath, but that's all part of the mod, the top bit. More mystical agriculture stuff over here. We've got your inferium seeds and gold seed. Now you're going to need a lot of gold and diamonds to get to the good stuff for mine and slash, but really using farming techniques it's really tough. I'm not sure that I'm really going to be pursuing a farming. It might be better just trying to harvest it. I don't know. It does take a bit. Maybe once I get it on a roll, because you see when you get... When did I get seeds? Did I bash one out? Oh no, one gave me a bonus. Oh yeah, this stuff gives you if you upgrade this. And I've also got growth accelerators, and see, I've been playing around. I just left that open so you could see it. Anyway, I won't go into the details of that. I'm just sort of showing you some of the options of what's to go with the mod pack. I'm already filling up. Got a huge backpack. I love this large backpack. Useful backpacks. Basically with 12 wool, 12 leather and 1 piece of string, you can get a large backpack. Upgrading from small, medium, large. And look at all the stuff I've got. So much stuff, which is really cool. Gobbler stuff, I haven't really got into that yet. Oh yeah, the treasury box. What else? These fun currency, that seems to be more for multiplayer. So yeah, I haven't really found a use for that. I haven't got into silence mechanisms yet, but it looks really interesting. Excuse me. Yeah, so here's the gold essence. You got, when you harvest the plant, you get 1 gold essence, and then you've got to build it up. And you need 8 to make 1 gold. It seems a bit slow to me. Considering... Oh, you do get 4 gold. Okay, well that's probably a little better. Yeah, maybe not so. But to actually get a gold seed requires a lot of work. You've got to build up the seeds, Inferium, Mysterium, Baleriums, and then you put it in here when you zap it and it all goes funky, and yeah, it's a bit of work, but you know, it's fun, I guess. What else have we got here? This mod pack got heaps of stuff. Oh, I want to show you this, how to use this experience. That is with, where is it? I meant to keep one of these on hand. It's not in my backpack though. Let's see if I got it in one of my chests. Ah, here. Ability totems. This is what you want to use your experience for. Whoa, check it out. See, I've already got fire resistance, glowing. That's why I got that line around myself and all the mobs. Haste, power stare. That's why when I was looking at the animals, they were sort of running backwards. And step assist. So you find one of these totems. You start with one when you log in, and I'll be able to show you that next episode. You point to it, it shows you how many XP levels. You see it's got 19 player levels. At the moment I've got 42. Now I've already got glowing, so I don't need it again. But you just click on that, and then you press here to use up those 19 levels, and then you would have that power. But you can take it off, apparently, as well. So that's what that's for. Cool. Ha. Then there's things like super furnaces, like here, speed things up, that sort of stuff. They even got generators. See, look at this generator. If I get the right card for the generator, I'll show you what I mean. Extractor cards. If I make this with an empty map and that, it will make a card, and then when I put it in the generator, it will make it for me. Oh. How tricky is that? I haven't got one yet because I haven't grown my sugarcane yet. That's one of my next level tasks on this particular world, so I can play around with that. You can build a mob catcher with a launcher. Again, you need ender pearls for that, and I haven't gotten any yet. There's more ores, so there's a whole bunch of ruby and sapphire and stuff, and you can make stuff with it. Ooh, see, lots because I've got some rubies, but yeah, and mainly you'll be using that for your tools, because you're not really going to build or craft your weapons or your armor, because you collect it. It's far easier doing that. There's a music maker where you can make music and instruments. Again, something I haven't gotten into. There's some new creatures, Pandora's creatures, which I think might be available in earlier mod packs. Ooh, I keep pressing buttons in the list there. Yeah, and they're big. There's like arachnids and acidic archvines in the jungle, hellhounds in the nether, and there's a thing called a bufflon, and seahorses and crabs and all sorts of stuff. What other fun things have we got? Oh, I'll show you. There's this. You notice I've got tools in the aquamarine tools, and that's from these gems that are everywhere. There's some bauxite ore for silence mechanisms, which you see down here is one of the gems right here, zircon ore. And I'll give you an idea of just how common. Look at this. It's everywhere. There's plenty of stuff to mine. There is plenty of stuff to mine. And here's a nice creeper. The thing with the mobs is they are also come in rarities. So you're common, uncommon, that sort of thing. And that dictates the sort of drops they'll have. So let's go and have a look at this little... See, there's a rare creeper. Can he reach me? And that's because I've got that... Did he do... Oh no. I'll show you what I mean. So rare means he'll drop better stuff. Also means he's got a lot more life. So it's a bit hard to kill them. Now we'll pop down here. It's pretty safe. And pick up all the stuff. And so I have got here a gear loot bag, and this will automatically collect any loot that they'll drop. and put it in here for me, which is great because they drop a lot of loot, a lot of stuff. You've got spell books as well, fancy bows, crossbows, and they use up different elements. Your standard weapons, your sword, your axe, your hammer, they use up your energy, that green bar on the right. But if you use a staff like I just did, or a wand, they will use both magical and physical energy. So yeah, that's a whole new element as well. So look at all the different stuff you can build. There's huge caves, absolutely massive cave systems, which are fun. Now we head back up the top. I'll also show you there's dungeons. Where's my exit? Here we are. And of course, it's all in 1.14. So you've got those elements that come with the upgraded Minecraft experience. I've not actually found a village yet, so I'm not sure what it does for the village. Village experience. But yeah, oh yeah, I was going to show you the dungeon. All sorts of fun extra things, like here's my crayfish's furniture mod, so I can play around quarks. I've got vertical planks, all the different elements you can add to things. This is just my tree farm. But I'll show you there's a dungeon over here, and you can see it because there's the entrance, standard sort of tower, but because it's near the water, you can see one of the floors, and these are randomly generated. Roguelike generation, so you can see that that's one of the corridors stretching out under there, and they are fierce to get. Oh, there's one of the arachnid thingies. What's it called again? Arachnons. So it's a spider looking thing, as you'd expect with a name like Arachnon. And if I get enough sort of its essence, I get a certain amount of points. So I'm loving the staff, particularly, though I can get caught short. The thing is, if you run out of energy to use it, it won't work. And that goes for swords, axes, the lot. So you'll be swinging your sword and you'll be doing no damage at all because you just run out of energy. Oh, he's got a lot of health. So I'm not getting too close. Because, I mean, look at it. Maybe I should, when he's low, I'll risk it so you can get a good look. Ooh, oh, there's a creeper there too. Okay. So I'm doing a reasonable amount of damage. This is pretty decent stuff. Happy with this stuff. Oh, look at all the stuff that just fell out of that creeper. Okay, stop running away. I'm losing my range. He's almost gone, so I might get a bit closer. You can have a look. Whoa, look at that beastie. Nice noise too. And done. And he drops this special, Arachnon crystal, which you can make a special hammer out of when you've got the right materials. So that's cool stuff. Now over here, look at all the stuff that got dropped off. Plenty to do with it. Now, of course, because I've got that auto salvage bag, anything that was common is done. And yeah, I can show you this over here. We have a look at the size of that cane. Oh, hello, friend. So we're seeing rares, uncommons. So you'll occasionally come across a legendary monster, which is very long time to get rid of. So their health scales up with you. Now the hack and slash mod is designed so that the further you get from spawn... Oh! Better pay attention. I'll use my sword on this one. See if I can get down to Zippo energy. No. You get like a swish sound. So yeah, being 1.14, we've got a ship here. Now what was I saying? I forgot. Anyway, so yep, there's a ship to explore. Oh yeah, mine and slash it has a mechanism where the further you get from spawn, the tougher your opponents get. But it has a config option, which this mod pack has taken advantage of, where that's not actually the case, where they just scale up to you. Wherever you are, the monsters scale to you. So the higher level I get, the higher level my opponents get. But I don't have to worry about wandering too far and suddenly being overwhelmed by super opponents. So yeah, that's good. I like that. It's a bit easier to cope with. And okay, I'm hitting 20 minutes now. I wanted to show a cool function. There's so many different things in here that I haven't even touched on. Fish traps, good night's sleep, which is multi-dimensions, so if you sleep in a particular kind of bed, but that's beyond my capacity to create yet. Have I got let's make another one. And this is a fun thing with boats. I'm going to show you this one because I think it's cool. If I take a boat and a furnace and put them together, I get an oak boat with a furnace. That makes sense, creatively named, but what it means is it's a lot faster. Ooh, the furnace is is like an outboard motor. I can come over here and go, get this mega tall thing. Oh, an enderman. Maybe I should actually take on an enderman so I can get those ender pearls. But you don't need to see that. So yeah, this is just touching on a little bit of what's here in Dank RPG, and I'm really looking forward to doing a series on this. So the next episode I'll go from the start, and you can join me in this journey, and please download it. This mod pack is developed by Sir De Niro, he's the owner, and Clegg Lane is the author. Available on the Twitch client, just like all the regular mod packs. And yeah, come and join me in the world of 1.14 mod packs. Okay, thanks for watching.